Hello everyone, I have a great new Web 2.0 tool to share with you. It's called ToonDo. So ToonDo is an online program that allows you to create cartoons. These can be used in a variety of different classes to create your own comics. It's a very interactive tool and has a lot of different components for publishing. You can see at the top menus, your options are Toons, Books, Doers, Tools, Complete Tunes, and Shop. The main two that you interact with are Tunes and Books. So we're going to go under Tunes and start a new one, and we're going to click on Create Tune. Then the first thing you want to do is select the layout that you want. For this example, we're going to do a 2-box horizontal layout. And then we get to the main page where we do most of the interactions and creation with your cartoon. You can see from the menus that there are a bunch of different options you can select, but we're going to start with people. And you can select from men, from women, from kids. And once you select one, you do have multiple pages that you can sort through in order to figure out exactly what you want. So I'm just going to start by bringing down a couple characters. It's as simple as a drag and drop. I'm going to go and pick on select women and see if I can find some additional characters that I can add to this specific cartoon that I'm making. When you do select one that you want, sometimes the sizing isn't quite what you want it, but that's okay. At the bottom, there are a bunch of different options to allow you to manipulate the different characters and items that you are bringing into your cartoon. So I'm going to shrink this one a little bit, bring it down to size because it's a little bit bigger than the first character that I pulled down. And then I'm going to add another I'm going to switch this up a little bit. The first one looked kind of goofy. And then I'm going to add another character to the second box as well. Next, I want to give them a background. So if I go back up and click on the backgrounds, there's a bunch of different options I have, from outside to abstract to indoors. So I'm going to go to indoors and see if I can find a school setting. And you can see here there are 3 different pages we can kind of sift through to see what exactly it is that we'd like. So I'm going to select this one, and it kind of gives me a chalkboard background, so it kind of makes it look like my characters are in school. And now I need them to speak to each other, to say something. So I'm going to go up to the speech bubbles. And there's a bunch of different options, again, that it gives you, and different fonts as well that you can select from. Now, any of these items you can resize. Most of the word bubbles you could just type in exactly what you want. These characters that I'm picking from are pretty standard. There's not much that you can edit with them. Just going to reposition my characters a little bit so it looks like my one character is thinking. And I'm going to go back and choose some more bubbles. And let's see, I'm going to select this one. I'm going to put "You scared me." Now you can see as you start to type in the little bubbles, that should be by the individual's mouth or by their head from what they're thinking or saying. You can adjust that simply by clicking on it. You can use return carriages as well. When you do type in here, it's just going to give you one long string. It's not going to word wrap for you. Okay, so now I have my character. He's thinking about who this person is in front of him, and then the character says boo, and the second character says, "You scared me." So then we can go back up to the first menu and we can select save and give this a title and a description if we want, but we don't have to. We have the option of making it available to everyone or keeping it private. So I'm going to select keep private and publish. And then it will give me an option to print this if I wanted to print this out. But I'm just going to go ahead and click OK, and then I'm going to navigate just back to the main page. And once you have a couple different cartoons created, you can actually create a book. So that's the second option that we're going to do. So I'm going to show you that now. We're going to go up to Books and Create Book. And then our cartoons will show up at the bottom. It looks like the one that I made earlier is at the bottom. The other one looks like it's still loading. Again, this still has just these simple drag and drop features, so you're just going to drag it up onto the book page. And I'm going to drag my second one. I'm hoping that it's going to load soon. We're going to see here. Still says that it's loading. I'm going to go to the last page under Publish. And we're going to make sure we give it a title. So I'm just going to call it My First Book and hit Publish. And we'll go ahead and view it now. Now I don't have my own character, my avatar, but if I did, it would show up on the first page. You can see the first page didn't quite load with my the one that I just made. I probably didn't give it enough time to save, but the students can create a compilation of all the different cartoons they had. So this is a great resource that you can use when doing things like book reports, or if students have a project. If you're working in English class on dialogue, students are learning about conversations in their creative writing, or possibly recreating something in a history class, or maybe for a science lesson, you want students to be able to recall information about a specific science process, and you can have them interact with their characters. So the possibilities are really endless. It's a great tool. It's free, and students are able to share out what they created as well. So I hope you enjoyed this short little tutorial on doing cartoons online with this Web 2.0 tool. We look forward to any comments that you have, or sharing any projects that you end up trying this out with. We look forward to hearing from you.